There's a lot of talent on display right there.
Absolutely. Catching the heart of Corpus Christi with the water.
Yeah, and the shrimping.
And the fish and the shrimp boat. I love it.
Oh, so good. Right now, we are taking a look across our basin. This is the Atlantic basin. Of course, it is hurricane season, so everyone interested to know what's going on. Well, so far we're still quiet. We still have a nice layer of Saharan dust coming, straight from the Saharan desert. It's tapping into these really strong westerly winds that are easterly winds rather, that are taking it from the east to the west and just taking it all the way across the Atlantic and then up into Texas. Now, these winds are a big reason why the Atlantic is pretty calm. Not only do these winds have Saharan dust, they are bringing drier air that comes from the desert across the Atlantic, and additionally, they're strong winds, and so that's going to create wind shear in the atmosphere and limit that tropical activity. Meanwhile, the Pacific Basin has been active. They're on their 5th named storm so far this year. Tropical Storm Eric is expected to drift toward the southern coast of Mexico and have some minor impacts along that region of Mexico. For us, what we are watching is the wind shear across the Bay of Campeche. That's going to bring up the Saharan dust. It may bring up some tropical moisture into Texas, but overall, even if Eric or a tropical wave were to try to form in the Bay of Campeche or shift over, it's not going to last long because this wind shear is just too strong. We've got a lot of more wind shear through the Caribbean and across the Atlantic that is just really limiting that tropical activity. Meanwhile, it is free to go in the Pacific, and so they've got 5 named storms so far this year. Saharan dust, here it is, taking that same line that we talked about with the wind shear right up into Texas, so we'll still be dealing with some impacts from the Saharan dust. You may notice more allergy-like symptoms. Additionally, here's the moisture. So this is Eric right here interacting with the southern coast of Mexico, not going to get that strong as it does interact with land and doesn't stay over the water very long. But you do see some tropical moisture starting to make its way up into Thursday morning. The valley will likely see more storms than necessarily us here in the coastal bend. And yes, we do still have a nice line of tropical moisture and thunderstorms and convection expected from Corpus Christi down into Mexico, but overall where the main forcing is and the heavier rain is going to be is trending further south, which means our rainfall chances are trending down. They're not at 0, where we still have them at 30%, but they're trending down in terms of how much rain we are anticipating. So you'll see here areas to our south closer to the valley expected to get more rain. Meanwhile, we still have a chance of rain that's higher than the rest of the Lone Star State, but it's not great. As far as your Tuesday goes, we will see temperatures in the 70s. Look at the sun starting to come up here over Corpus Christi Bay. We will see highs today with plenty of sunshine back in the mid 90s. Heat index value around 106 in Corpus Christi. We'll keep those heat index values in the triple digits. Yes, there is a little bit of a cool down with that tropical moisture bringing us a little bit more cloud coverage, but overall we are still trending rather hot and pretty